Welcome to the Aphotic Parables. Hey guys, Eli here. Today I'm going to be reading a story called A Long Walk. It's an original. I hope you enjoy. A Long Walk. As I walked down the dimly lit street, a bubbling sensation began rising from my lower stomach to the bottom of my throat. The sensation wasn't one of joy or happiness that the word bubbling tends to bring. It was more of a festering internal wound, poison starting to boil at my insides and make me want to vomit blood with every breath. I noticed the sensation was at its highest when I entered the gap of darkness between the street lamps. These were the only things illuminating the night besides the crescent moon. With each beam I passed came a valley of darkness. Each time it seemed to be lasting longer and the periods of light shorter. I tried counting the street lamps. I've been walking for seems to be about an hour now, but they seem to just go on forever. I stopped counting at 95. I looked on each side of the road. I could only make out shadowed trees covered with Spanish moss, their low-hanging arms almost reaching out for me. Beyond them was a dense forest. Besides the road, lamps, and walls of trees, I saw nothing else. I had no recollection of where I was or why I was there. I just had this urge to walk. That's it. Just walk. I knew if I kept walking, I would be okay. I would eventually find someone, or the road would turn left or right, and I would have a change of scenery. Or I would keep walking until the sun rose, and at least the walk wouldn't be as menacing. I kept walking and walking. Nothing changed. It was like I was a mouse on a wheel. I kept going and going, but never really getting anywhere. I walked for what seemed like days. Surely I was just dreaming. Surely I would soon wake up from this strange nightmare to my mother's famous chocolate chip pancakes. Surely this would end. But it didn't. I kept walking. I attempted to stop, but my legs dragged me on. I couldn't control my movement, but I could. It was a strange and terrifying feeling, like my body wanted to move, but my mind didn't. I struggled against my striding legs, my mind focusing on coming to a halt. Nothing. I kept walking the same leisurely stroll. I closed my eyes and cried while I continued to walk. There was something very wrong. Was I dead? Was I being punished for some devious sin? Was this what I would do forever? Would it ever end? I began to think. I tried to remember what happened before this started. All I could remember was darkness. Then I woke on this road. But there had to be something. Something had to trigger this endless walk. I just had to remember. Then out of nowhere, I heard a booming voice.
You do not see because you do not look,
it shouted. Then all the street lamps went out. I was blanketed in darkness. Even the moon was gone. All of a sudden, I remembered. I was falling, floating, drowning. That's it. I remembered. Then my heart sank. I was dying. I was sure that's what this had to be. But it was like I was given another chance. Almost as if I would keep walking until I figured out how to save myself. I realized something. There was one thing I hadn't tried doing. Looking back. I was too focused on the long, terrifying road ahead that I didn't even consider turning around. In one short movement, I turned 180 degrees. I saw something shimmering at the end of what was now a road with an end. I sprinted toward it. Something told me that this was the way out of this endless loneliness. I continued to run, hope rising in my heart. I would finally be free. I kept running until the shimmer had become a glistening pool of immense light, the beams threatening to burn me up at any moment. I jumped into their warm embrace. Yet, it wasn't hot. It was comforting. Like when someone tells you they love you. I was at peace. I reached the light at the end of this weary road. Finally, for once, everything was okay. I didn't think. I didn't feel. I just was. Eli here again. Thank you guys so much for the listen. Make sure to leave a like and a comment and subscribe for some more stories. Once again, this is the Aphotic Parables.